Hey guys, Varian here. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to share the best bedtime storybooks for a 1-year-old. I just filmed my best birthday gift ideas for a 1-year-old, and I shared what my little boy Corey got for his first birthday and the presents that he got from mom and dad that we really thought about and invested in for him. And books is a huge thing in our lives. Of course, anyone with little kids knows how important storybooks are for their learning, for their comfort. Reading books at night is one of the healthiest ways that you can prep your kid for a good night's sleep. The books that I'm going to be sharing with you guys are ones that are on the bestseller, most popular list for very good reason. A lot of them have very song-like rhythms to them, which are very calming and peaceful to read at bedtime, and they're also just beautifully illustrated and very fun to read for adults. So if you have a little 1-year-old or toddler, you know that you're probably going to be reading these books again and again and again, and that's really important for kids. That repetition is calming, and it's also how they learn. So investing in books that are fun for you and for them is a win-win. So I wanted to share with you guys my picks for the best, most popular bedtime books for little ones. Okay, so let's start with one of our all-time favorites, and that is The Pout Fish. So this is a story about a little fish who is sad until he realizes that actually he just needs to turn his frown upside down and he will be a smiling kiss fish. Again, it's got a really repetitive rhyme to it. Every other page after the, I would say, verses is the chorus. I'm a pout fish with a pout face, so I spread dreary wearies all over the place. Blub, blub, blub. And that blub, blub, blub is really fun for little ones to say as well, so they sort of catch on. And the verses are very well written, really interesting use of words and how they rhyme and play along with each other. Love The Pout Fish. As you can tell, it is one of our most read books, and yes, definitely my top recommendation for a bedtime storybook. Okay, next up is Trashy Town. If you have a kid that is obsessed with garbage trucks, which most toddlers are, they'll love this one. My friend who is a preschool teacher gave this one to my son, and we love it. Again, it's got that repetitive rhyme with a verse and then a chorus almost with each page. You'll hear sort of the refrain almost sounds like a trash truck. It says, dump it in, smash it down, drive around the trashy town. Is the trash truck full yet? No, Mr. Gilly drives on. So the kids have fun saying no or yes when the trash truck is full, and you see him go around the town and fill it up, and you hear that same refrain each time he fills it up if the trash truck is full. So we love Mr. Gilly and Trashy Town. Next up is another classic, Where Do Diggers Sleep at Night? And this is all about where all the different dump trucks, or not dump trucks, where all the different trucks sleep at night. Dump trucks and monster trucks and fire trucks. So if you have a little one that's obsessed with trucks, they'll like this. And what's nice about this book is it's almost like you're putting each little truck to bed, and you see them all going to sleep, and their mommies and daddies tucking them in and reading them stories. So it just kind of creates in their mind the idea that bedtime is coming, and when you see all your toys going to sleep, you know that it's safe and it's okay for you to go to sleep too. So I love this book, love the rhymes in it, it's very cute. Going along with our truck theme, we have Goodnight Goodnight construction site. This one is a little bit of a longer one. I just warn you if you have one of those kids that's like, okay, read it again. But it's very cute, and it's all about trucks who do a big day's work and then they go to sleep at the end because they're tired. So each one is sort of, again, tucked in and goes to sleep. So I'll just read you one little page about, this is the crane truck. So he does his work, and then it says he slowly folds his boom back in, and then with one last sleepy grin he tucks himself in nice and tight, then cuddles up and says good night. Shh, good night, crane truck, good night. So we sort of whisper good night to each of the trucks. It's another one your kid can participate in, and it's very soothing to hear. This book is by the same author. You often will find them in a set. It's called Steam Train, Dream Train, and it's all about filling up this night train with toys and all sorts of gifts, and then the train like falls asleep basically, or like goes to sleep. It's a good night train. Sorry, I'm not describing this one well. But again, it's very cute. It's that same sort of rhythm. You'll often find these in a set. I like having both of them. Speaking of Goodnight Trains, I really love this one. This is another train that like sleeps through the night and the passengers come on board to go to sleep. What's really fun about this one is is it onomatopoeia? I'm not sure if that's the perfect use of that word. I apologize if I get that term wrong, but it has train sounds that also describe sort of what the train is doing. So, and sound like a train moving, if that makes sense. So this is one page: roll the corner, rock the curve, blankets bounce with every serve, rock, 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 shh, shh. So those like last words sound like a train moving. It's really cool. I love this book. Okay, the next one I recommend, it's good for nighttime and daytime. It's got little elements, little cutouts in the books where your kid can trace along with their finger. This is an Usborne book. Usborne is an amazing company that has lots of great learning books for kids and interactive play-along books. So in this one, you're looking for the little fox, and it's really beautifully illustrated. So things that you think are the fox are actually something else. So that one is the squirrel's tail. This one you think is his ears, but it's the bats. So it's just one of those really interesting play along books. And at the very end, he's all snuggled up with his mama fox. So again, in that sort of sleepy zone. Next up is one of our all-time favorite series, Llama Llama. So this is the original Llama Llama Red Pajama. There's all sorts of Llama Llama books. There's a TV show for Llama Llama now, but this is another really fun one to read. There's actually a video of Ludacris reading this, which I will link because it's just so good. But it's about little llama who doesn't want to fall asleep, and he yells for his mama, and his mama comes and gets him. My favorite part is when the mom comes up and she says, "Baby llama, what a tizzy. Sometimes mama's very busy. Please stop all this llama drama and be patient for your mama. Little llama, don't you know Mama Llama loves you so." So it's just very sweet, and it really touches on that sort of nighttime anxiety that a lot of kids have about, you know, being alone in their room, and Llama Llama can relate to that. So very sweet book. Okay, another major classic here is the Little Blue Truck book. What's really fun about this is you hear all the animal sounds, so perfect for a 1-year-old who's sort of just learning those. So Little Blue Truck beeps along and picks up some friends along the way to help him with another truck. And again, it's got those animal noises. So sheep said baa, cow said moo, oink said piggy, beep said blue. So he sort of goes along, and it's really cute. And again, it's one of those your kids can kind of join in with all the animal sounds. This one also has a good lesson, by the way, about helping out friends. Okay, this one we received more recently. I don't think it's a most popular one, but our friend has a company called Baby Book Baskets, where she sends out baby book baskets, and she sent this to us, and it is so cute. So I don't know if this one's on the bestseller list because I hadn't seen it before, but it is so sweet. It's called Twinkle Twinkle Little Car, and it's the same, you know, rhyme as Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, but instead it's all about a car who goes along for his like bedtime ride and then tucks in at the end. So cute. Again, if you have a car lover like we obviously do in our house, this is so sweet. Okay, then the last two books are a series. Pete the Cat, he's hugely popular. We started with Pete the Cat and his 4 groovy buttons, and we also have White Shoes. And this is both of them are very song-like in how you read them. This book, by the way, is practically destroyed. We've read it so much. But we started with my older son when he was 1 with this. But basically, each page, Pete the Cat loses a button, and he says, my 4 groovy buttons. And then they pop off, they roll away, and then you say how many are left, and then it says, did Pete cry? Goodness no, buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. It's all about this, you know, don't give up if you lose a button, don't give up if your shoes get all dirty or change colors. So it's got a good lesson. It's a fun song one. These ones aren't so much about going to sleep, but they're nice to read at night because again, they're like songs. So those are my recommendations for the most popular, worth purchasing kids book, especially for bedtime. These are perfect for 1-year-olds and little ones, preschool age, or even older as they become really attached to them. So I hope you guys liked this video and found it interesting. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and you can see more of me on my Instagram page. Follow along there. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!